When indoor fitness classes resume here at MP Fit Club, things like masks and frequent sanitizing will be required, as well as social distancing. That means every member will have to stay within one of these 10 by 10 spaces during their workout. The passage of time has done two things for this case. It's added to the frustration that whoever killed Melissa Simmons is still out there. But it's also given rise to new technology that could finally help solve this case. That meeting wrapping up just about an hour or so ago, and the focus was helping businesses like this pizza place here in downtown Sanford that still face a long road ahead. You see it still has windows missing, caution tape up. Hey, good afternoon from outside of the state capitol here in Lansing, where the legislature is actually in session today. We're going to talk about that in a minute, but first let's recap what Governor Whitmer had to say just a short time ago. First, the stay-at-home order is going to be extended through at least the middle of May, but there's going to be some modifications to it. Some of those restrictions are going to be loosened. You can see the area behind me filled with people awaiting the arrival of Vice President Mike Pence. I'm told that arrival is going to happen in roughly 10 minutes. The area you see that has about filled to capacity holds about 250 people. I wonder if I could talk to you for a second.
I said come on in, but I changed my mind. Go on out.
We tracked down Leelanau County Road Commissioner Tom Eckerly at his home near Sutton's Bay this morning, where he did not deny using a racial slur at a recent road commission meeting. Do you deny the comments?
No, I don't have nothing to say to the news because the news can't put it straight anyway.
Well, I'm here to make it straight right now, sir.
Goodbye.
9 and 10 News also received questions about freedom of speech relating to Eckerly's comments. Ferris State professor Dr. Christian Peterson says while the U.S. enjoys broad freedom of speech, there are limits.
If you look at someone like Thomas Jefferson, was a vigorous defender of free speech, would not have made the argument that you won't suffer any consequences but over what you say. But it's more that you can, you don't end up in prison.
As for Eckerly, he also did not want to discuss the growing number of people calling for him to resign.
This will be a very unique graduation.
After what's been a unique school year, a unique graduation seemed all the more appropriate for Baldwin Community Schools and their seniors. That includes Brad Taylor.
By the power vested in me as superintendent of Baldwin Schools, I pronounce you a Baldwin graduate.
I missed almost half the year, so I got to stay home and work all the time.
And with seniors still home, the school figured why not bring the graduation ceremony right to each student's front yard.
I like it this way because it's more memorable. It shows that they care about me and they do anything for this day. It was super fun. It got me emotional, but I'm not going to cry.
Walks across the stage may have been replaced with a walk across the porch, but the emotion of finally having that diploma was just as real for these seniors.
10 years, 20 years down the road, they won't talk about how the gym was packed and how hot it was and those kind of things, but they'll talk about how people showed up right at their house and they graduated in their front lawn.
Started to bring back memories. I don't have any actually shooting memories, but I had a lot of memories that was close.
It's a simple melody of just 24 notes, but on Memorial Day, taps evokes a scale of emotions, especially for World War II veteran Dick Allen.
I've been playing ever since I was in high school, mostly at funerals, and it always seems to be it'll catch you a little bit, because if you see the people having problems, you start to having a problem with them. You have to be part of it in order to get the real feeling.
This was a different kind of Memorial Day service, but the significance of this day was not lost on the generations who came to pay tribute.
Personally, it's a wonderful experience. I love my country, and this is a very small way to reach out and do something, and I'm happy to do it, honored to do it.
It was exciting being able to learn a new song and being able to play it with my grandpa in these difficult times.
And for the veterans who played this Memorial Day tribute, today is about holding fast to the promise to never forget.
You're proud that you were able to serve. Take pride in the country. We live in the greatest part of the world, in the United States, and we have a legacy that we must never lose.